everybody had this aha moment.
Yes.
How do you feel knowing that your words have inspired such dramatic change?
It's an incredible feeling. You know, there have been many generations of tribal leaders that have tried to raise the visibility, and it seems as though everything came together all in the perfect moment. It was a sacred moment, opportunity. And when I thought about all the various pressure points, there was not a pressure point on the players, but I know players are men of faith, of men of conscience. And so it just seemed like, let's unleash the voice and power of 574 tribal nations. Let's provide an opportunity for anyone to stand with us who can see the issue from our perspective and search within their conscience of what's right and wrong. So it seemed like the right time, the right place, and certainly with the right allies. It was just a moment we had to seize.
So when you're talking about 574 tribal nations, how many people
Yes.
does that represent? Are you talking about like hundreds of thousands?
Millions. There are close to 5 million tribal citizens across this country among 574 tribal nations. It's quite a force.
And the overwhelming majority of them feel that the name is offensive, correct?
That's correct. We've passed resolutions at the National Congress that go back to 1968. Before I was even born, there was a resolution calling for the mascot issue, and every generation of tribal leaders since. And so when you're talking about not only this generation, but going back 5 decades, that's a lot of people over a long period of time.
There was also a report out today that the Atlanta Braves are considering moving away from their tradition of the tomahawk chop and all that. Have you guys discussed that, and what are your thoughts on that topic?
Yes, we have discussed it, and this is another issue that I've really paid attention to our young people. And we have a young person that's worked with the NCAI Youth Commission who really made an eloquent statement about this. We have a generation that's being born into a society that is learning our languages. For centuries, we were punished for speaking our language. They're learning our songs, our dance, our ceremonies, and so they know the value and significance of having cultural practices. They're learning the value of cultural practices and what that means. And so when they know the value of that and they see others making fun of it, it hurts them in a way that's even deeper than what we've experienced thus far. So those are things that we're definitely considering.